Hey everyone, Rama Joseph here. Super excited. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I wanted to make a video about storytelling in business, specifically now while my hair color is still in there. My sister did my hair color recently and it looks natural and it looks real, but I feel like anyways, I thought now is a good time to make the video because I think it looks decent. It looks alive. At any rate, I want to make a video about storytelling. I think a lot of people talk about storytelling in business, and they talk about it with the concept of sharing your own personal stories and being more vulnerable and personable. And I always offer my clients three kind of options when it comes to storytelling that I think are very engaging and very memorable for your audience. And the first one is your personal story. So what that always has to do with, in my opinion, is your hero's journey. How did you become Obi-Wan Kenobi, as it were? How did you become the perfect person who went through the trials and tribulations of whatever the conflict is that you guys are working on in your business? How did you become the expert as a result of failing, of falling apart, of learning learning things the hard way? And then how did you expedite that learning curve, and apply it to your client? So that's the first one, is using your own experiences of how you overcame the challenges and how you applied it in your business and in whatever it is that you're working on, how you applied it to success and how it turned into success, right? So that's the first option. Option B becomes your clients. So something to the effect of, well, let me use an example. My client recently, she had this issue and we worked together and found this great solution, and then she implemented it, and as a result, this incredible thing happened, and now she's making billions. So that's that's an example where you're showing your own credibility because you're saying, like, here's a real case study of us working through issues and working through problems, and here's how we overcame that challenge. The third option is my favorite option because, and I'm always surprised by who utilizes this option. It's never the people that I think. The third option is creating a fictional character, and that fictional character embodies a lot of times everything that can go wrong. So I actually had a client once. She was a lawyer, and she was doing a presentation on how to use documents, basically how to use contracts and things. Something that I still struggle with personally, but either way. So she said, so we created this character that was just made every wrong decision and nothing worked out for her. Throughout the presentation, it was for a speech, throughout the presentation, this character learned the hard way and adapted and tried different things, and then eventually found what worked for her, and as a result, changed her whole life around. The cool thing about creating a fictional character in this context is that you get to embed this character with everything that can go wrong. They could be completely clueless on every front, and they could hit up every point that you want to talk about. So it just so happens that this fictional character did everything that they're not supposed to, and you came in, you swooped them right away, and you worked with them to empower them to start making better choices that, again, yield the results beat by beat that you want to achieve in your teachings, in your speeches, in your podcasts, in your videos, whatever it is. The lesson that you want to teach your audience, this character can embody that. So, you can see here, like, we're talking about conflict, we're talking about problems, solving problems. That to me is the essence of a story. And so it really is, you can have a lot of fun with how you frame that conflict and resolution. But that to me is what makes a good story: conflict resolution, and then how you frame, whether you're talking about it from your own perspective of how you solved it, whether you're using case studies like your clients, or finally, if you want, dare to create a fictional character that embodies everything and that you can have fun with. What's also cool with the fictional one is that there's no harm to it. There's no impact in the sense that you're not outing someone. You're not using a client that maybe is a little sensitive, doesn't want you talking about them. Create the fictional character based on 20 clients. It all works, and you have full artistic freedom that way. I don't mean, it sounds like I'm pushing the last one, but regardless, you find what works for you. I think different people find the different options more authentic, more organic, more doable. So it's up to you. Use your story, client story, like a case study, or create a fictional character. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Rami Joseph. Have a good one.